The next thing the book talks about is the relationship between interval estimation and hypothesis testing. And so we did that when we did this one here, right? We're saying like, oh, look, here's our interval estimation. This is our confidence. This is our interval estimate. What is it called? It's our confidence interval, our interval estimate. That's it. We said here from our samples, our interval estimate, and the population, hypothesized population mean, falls outside of that. So that's not, we're going to reject it. And so that's exactly what they're saying here. And we also did that, by the way, with this one, but we just didn't draw it out because we said here is our range, and the hypothesized population mean that we want of 295 is within this range, so we're not going to reject it. And so that's what this is saying here. Select a simple random sample from the population and use the value of the sample mean to develop a confidence interval for the population mean, U. Confidence interval are covered in chapter 8. And we'll just make that smaller to de-emphasize it. And that's too small. We'll do it like that. If the confidence interval contains the hypothesized value, that you're going for, do not reject H0. So up here, right, this one does contain the hypothesized value, right? So the population mean of 295 falls within that. And so we do not reject, but this one does not contain the 3, so we do reject. So that's what it's saying. If confidence interval contains the hypothesized value, do not reject, otherwise reject. Actually, H0 should be rejected if U0, population mean hypothesized value, happens to be equal to one of the endpoints of the confidence interval. So if it's equal to one of the endpoints of the confidence interval, you'd reject it. And so here is like, the max flight one, which we did right here. Just making sure that's not max flight, it's this one. Here's the max flight one, which we did right here. And you use this formula here, which we used right there, and you get 294 to 300.9, 294.27 to 300.9. And because the hypothesized value for the population mean, 295, is in this, the null hypothesis that the population mean is equal to 295 cannot be rejected. So same conclusion is reached. And I think we're doing great. Like we're really, understanding, not just memorizing, but understanding. So that's the relationship between interval estimation and hypothesis testing.